Every once in a while, it decides to remove my mic from the mic setting. I don't know why. I don't know why. Probably because I don't have it connected all the time. Anyway, hello. Welcome. How are y'all doing? I don't know how much I'm gonna draw today. I wasn't feeling great yesterday. I streamed anyway. And the stream was it went well. Like, luckily it's a very low energy game. But I'm like, drawing does take a little bit more mind power. Like, drawing is very chill, but it does take a little bit more effort. But yes, hello, Shy Hermit Crab. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Luckily today is not as hot as yesterday. That was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It was like It's like 84 degrees in this room. And I mean, luckily, it was even hotter outside, but oh, maybe it was higher than that. I don't know. Yeah, it's like 79 in here. What a difference for today. I am grateful though. I wanted to stream, but yeah, I don't feel 100%, but I also didn't want to like delay it because I don't know. It's silly, but streaming does take a lot of like mental prep for me, so canceling it, I'm like, oh, well then I have to do mental prep for tomorrow or something like that, so I'm like, might as well just do it now. But yeah, other than that, I'm doing okay. It's just a little bit woozy. Had to be not vertical, horizontal for a bit. But feeling a little bit better right now, and hopefully that keeps up. Silly possum? What are you calling silly? Eh. Welcome. How are y'all doing? I'm a little bit sleepy, so I'm not like 100% on top of it. So I was just like, yeah, kind of hang out and just chatting. Could chat about art. Something low stakes. There's a lot. There's a lot happening. Oh. Anyway. Oh yeah, your character here's are still open. YCH. I still haven't made a command for it. Let me find that link. Because the last art stream, I was working on it. I didn't finish it on stream. I got pretty close, but then I decided to tidy it up. Let's see. I was like, there's the link. Actually, I should make a pin, now that I realize it. Let me do that. YCH. Pride YCH. YCH available. Here? Spelled available wrong. We will ignore that. It's not letting me pin it on Twitch. Maybe the message is too long? Let me give it another try. Oh, Twitch, what are you doing now? There we go. Mainly unpin at the end of stream. Yes. Yeah, it looks like... I got the picture. It looks like this. This is a finished version, a finished example. Could be any creature, any furry creature. Could be any flag color. Well, I mean, sorry, not any. Could be pride flag colors. And then the optional part is having the hoodie also be pride colors, but it could also just be like one color. As an option. Also, I finally downloaded some new chill hop songs. Only an hour's worth of new songs. It's hard to download them all because they're like... Each song's like 2 minutes long. So like between listening through them and then downloading them and everything, it takes way longer. But hey, it's good to have some new songs in the mix. At least I think so. Actually, I'm gonna have to turn this one down a bit. It's a little bit overstimming for me right now. Just shrink that. I was like, I could write the words YCH. YCH2? We need a better font. Comic Sans. Yes, the best font. That's too thin. Hello, welcome. So blurry. Where did it go? Oh, maybe it's too small of a size. Yo, what? Anyway, how are y'all doing? Hope y'all are having a lovely day. I'm not sure why the font is so tiny and so fuzzy. Well, fuzzy font. There we go. What else? What else? I really want to do an animation, but I'm like... I feel like I'm being overly ambitious with it. I wanted to do a new starting soon screen. I still really like my current starting soon screen, but I wanted to be like a little bit more... I don't know, have something going on. Something a little bit more active and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see if I get the gumption. I should probably do animation exercises. Exercises. Like walk cycles and stuff like that. I also probably need to figure out a better way to draw Spycy for animation because too much detail becomes like really like the more detail you have with your character, I feel like it becomes harder to animate things. And the markings are already a pain. So we'll see. All right. How are we? It's already at 14 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think I'll move over to the drawing tablet. We'll take it easy today. You know what? We're bringing the shark. No drawing tablet today. I mean, no, at least not the one that I usually keep. Alright, just gotta move the tablet itself, the actual tablet. I think I'm gonna move my mic. It's way too low. It was set to game setting. Okay, that should be better. It might be a little bit quieter. Alright, that should be good. So I realized I had another emote slot. I actually have 2 animated emote slots for Twitch. I think because I started using their custom alerts, so they give you 2 extra ones. I think, however, if you remove the custom alerts, you also lose your emote slots. So that's interesting. I actually never seen the alerts show up here. I still have my Stream Elements ones, but apparently they're there. So we'll do that. I feel like, oh yeah, I drew Bandito last time, but I've been wanting to do a Bandito emote. Hello, Pico the Fox, welcome. Oh, I guess I could have switched it from just chatting to actual art. That real quick. Art. Alright, that should be good. Oh, I'm wearing my wrist brace. That's not gonna work for drawing. Not do gray. Do a lighter color. was wondering if it was gonna be recorder or if I wanted to do a profile view. I haven't done a profile view in a while. That might work better. Actually, I'm gonna make this canvas a tiny bit bigger. Hold up. That gray. Change canvas size. 560. Just to have like, what do they call it? In printing, they call it a bleed. I have no idea what they call it in animation. It's just the part that will stick out of the animation, but you can still use it if you drag part of it into it, if that makes any sense. That's a different pen, but that kind of works. Now I want it to, you gotta make the jaw go down. I don't know how much. I'm gonna do a quick timeline check. Let's see, timeline. Edit timeline. New timeline. Playback time. Probably gonna be like a second. This. Oh, I need an animation for this. It's I'm always like relearning how to use this animation program. Okay, new animation folder. This O2. That's O3. O2. And name this one O1. Every 6 seconds, 6, 12. Or I could just make it shorter, I think. Rat. I don't want to make it faster. Move this. No. Delete. Oh, can't delete it there. Maybe just 4 frames? No, we can go faster. Sorry. Voice just dying over here. Okay, 4 is not enough. I think 2 maybe. Does it look like we're far away? Maybe 3 frames, but... Okay, one more time. Oh, that was the wrong one. What did I press there? It looks like it's chewing food, but hey, it works. I think we go even... Hold on. We push it even more. I do like how more extreme it is. Alright, we're keeping that. Maybe keep the in-between. But for now, I gotta move this out of the folder. Gotta ignore the timeline for a bit. Get rid of that. That's too much. Probably good, but do size 12 for now. I would like the ears to move too, so I guess I'll have to keep those on a separate layer. I have to name these ear 1, ear 2. temporary eye. It looks so cursed. I should probably follow the sketch. There's something about it that I want to change. Merge visible to new layer. Make the snout even smaller. I think it would be cuter. Oh, that's the wrong layer. And the wrong pencil. Wait, where did the other sketch go? Did I delete it? No, I don't think I've ever moved it. This one, yeah, okay. Might be too much jaw going on here. Yeah, there's still something funky about it. Alright. More squishing. something about like hand-drawn animation that I'm like, oh my goodness, it would take much longer. Okay. I think. Need to get the colors. Find that reference. Not that. Okay. Yeah, there we go. There is a tangent line here. base face. I need some water. Midnight hello from Sweden. Welcome, Goat Cruiser. What a name. I love it. I hope you're having a cozy night. Want to check one thing? Nope. Okay. The jaw still looks way too big for me. Shave it off a bit. Here. That might be too jagged, actually. Feel like kind of works. Oh, hold up. I'm gonna mute my mic. Okay, okay. Like zooming out. Yeah, I feel like once I add color to the eyes, it'll make sense. Question is, where did I put that layer? Oh, here we go. What am I drawing? Commission work, or OC work. Original character work, I'm just trying to make a little animated emote. They're just gonna open and close their mouth. Very basic animation. Yeah, so the top of this up here is not gonna move. The bottom will. I'll have to go back and revisit that. And today was kind of a free-for-all on what I was gonna work on. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna draw today, but I was like, you know what? I regained the energy. However, I don't have my tablet in the most ideal spot. Wait, here we go. Fixed it a little bit. I realize I'm kind of working at an angle here. Move my chair a bit. Name this layer. Oh, there's no eyebrows. I was like, there's something going on here. Turn them angry. A little bit off right there. Alright, and then we do all this again. Well, no, not all of it. Copy some of it. We're gonna change the jaw. Oh, hey Dante, welcome. So the Spirit of the Low Energy stream title, what games or movies have I been into? I have been... movies? I watched a movie yesterday. Oh, I watched Logan for the first time. The Wolverine film? Yeah, that's what I just watched. Games? I've been playing Knights of the Old Republic on stream. It's the only game I've been playing so far. Usually I don't play extra games while outside of stream. Yeah, I've been playing Cyberpunk for a bit. Actually, I would like to get back into it, but it does heat up my room a lot now that it's summer. What about y'all? Games, movies, TV shows? Yeah, I've really been in the Star Wars universe lately. Finally getting around to trying to finish the Clone Wars. It's been years that I've been like going through it. You remember hearing good things about Logan when it came out? Yeah, it's like, I think it's like the highest rating X-Men film. Like as far as like critics and such. It's very brutal. But yes, it was very well made too. Been into a Stardew Valley binge. Ooh, that's good. That's good. I should revisit Stardew Valley. Anything particular you're trying to do with your farm this round? Just introduced a bunch of your friends. The Shape of the Water. Oh, The Shape of the... have not seen it. One of your favorite movies ever. The Pride of Scalies Everywhere. Yes. Yes. Yeah, despite all the memes and everything, I have not watched it. I should add that. Okay, let me write it down before I forget. Good stuff. You know what? I should just make a notepad just called Stream Notes. I will actually look at it. I used to do markers. That didn't work. There we go. On the list. I think because the nose isn't very pointy. I think that's what's bothering me a bit. Making the silhouette a little bit round. Your farm has been normal, but trying to prioritize animals. 1.6 is really good. When did 1.6 come out? There was a big update last year, right? Yeah. I don't remember what number that was, though. You could occasionally see opossums at night. I only saw one once. They're elusive. Oh, and then there's a raccoon vendor as well. I'm gonna make the nose pointier. Bothering me. Lace. Digital art cosmetic surgery. That also means I have to change the nose on the other one. Wait a second. Nope, I pasted on the wrong layer. Go back. without going parasocial, do I have any tips for furries coming in late into the hobby? I mean, I guess it depends, like, what interests you. I feel like there's so many aspects of the fandom. Like, my participation with the fandom is mostly just drawing. Nothing really beyond that. I used a fursuit. That is so, there's so much energy and, like, heat. And so I was just like, you know what? Oh, also kind of, like, it doesn't require going to conventions, but that's a place where a lot of people do. So yeah, I mean, it could just be drawing. And this isn't me not trying to minimize drawing at all. It could just be, I don't know, consuming furry media. The funny thing is there's a lot of normie furry media. Like, a lot of furries like things like Robin Hood, Zootopia, Bluey. Yeah, it just kind of depends how you want to interact with it. There's, like, virtual conventions, too, if you, like, want to actively, like, try to be in a community. Discords as well. Yeah, that's off the top of my head. Yeah, if anybody else wants to chime in on that. Because, yeah, I don't feel like coming in quote-unquote late is a disadvantage at all. Yeah, because, like, yeah, everything's very welcoming. There's no, like, at least there, I mean, there's always elitism in some fandoms, but, like, actually in all fandoms, but I don't feel like furry elitism. It's like, come on, y'all. Talking animals. Well, hello, welcome. Over on Twitch. Oh, I lost the... Did I erase that? Guess I did. Get back here. Okay, I'm gonna merge these. Merge. They merge. I have to call them 01 and 02 for it to work. So close mouth 01. And we'll bring back the timeline. So many layers. We ignore those layers, and hopefully my computer doesn't crash of all these weird layers. There we go. 1, 2. Wait, no, it shouldn't be flashing. Why is it doing that? Oh, okay, there we go. Something's going on with the bottom of the nose. I don't know why it's shaking. Oh, I also want the ears to move too. You barely explore the furry community beyond art and YouTube, but both have a lot of welcoming peeps, many good friends made through learning to make art and putting it online, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, furries are everywhere. Bandito used Chomp. It's super effective. Yeah, alright, yeah, we need to move the ears because it's too stagnant. Now, how do I do this? I guess when the second frame, ears should go up? Or stagnant, they should go kind of down. I feel like it's not stagnant. Stationary? I don't know. First frame, maybe they should go down. Try this again. Also, I just want to figure out why this nose slightly. Okay, whatever. Autism debuff kind of sucks though. You know what? You would be surprised. The furry community has a huge, huge neurodivergent population. So, I mean, yes, it is rough, just like, yeah, but I feel like out of most fandoms, they're the most understanding folk. So, and I mean, and it's, yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. Like, I've definitely, just because we share the same fandom doesn't always mean that everyone's gonna get along. And that's the same with every fandom, but just finding your little crew. And I mean, yeah, it's just like, it could be as, you could be as active or as, I don't know, just like casual as you'd like. Right, the ears. Okay, ear. I think I'm gonna duplicate this layer, call this ear change. Looks like ads are gonna start running on Twitch, so I'm gonna take a quick break. Good time for you. I mean, yeah, I like the breaks because it's a good time to stand up, stretch, get a snack or something. And yeah, I'll be back soon. Alright, I'm back. Alright, catch up on chat. Doing some drawing? Nice, nice. Good old co-working. Had a really good day. Got hand feed geese and goslings. That is amazing. Geese are such interesting critters. They can be so aggressive too. They're very cute. Stumbled upon this channel because you thought I was really talented. Oh, thank you so much. Also, just heads up, I do use they them pronouns. So, and it's in the rules. So please check out the rules. So, right, I was gonna do the ear part. So everything's gonna be merged except for the ear, I think. There's the eyebrow. Move this. Okay. All in the same layer. I think with like animations, technically you could probably redraw all this stuff. It does make it look better, but it's an emote, so don't have that much time and energy for that. Oh yeah, Dante. If you wanted to ask anything about Procreate and the painting, feel free to let me know. I can't like demo it because I don't have Procreate on here, unfortunately, but gosh, I wish there was a desktop version. But yeah, feel free to ask any questions. Selected layers. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, it's not on the proper layer. Well, only one of the ears moved. Dang it. Alright, back to the drawing board. Have a question about my process? Alright. Well, thank you so much. Let me see this real quick. Okay, so the original would be pinned back a little bit more. Then erase that part. Okay, let's try this. Alright, duplicate layer. Merge selected layer. I mean, maybe the hair should move too. Hold on, let me think. The yapper, yes. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna name it just Yap. Let me zoom out, because it's gonna be tiny. But it's still legible what's going on. I want to change the angle too. I move everything all at once. Actually, no, I don't. Wait. Gotta make this as take up as much space as possible. Now, if I do this, the ears are gonna cut out. But I kind of like it. Okay. Wait a second. I didn't cut those. Okay, good. Sometimes when you move something, it like off the canvas, it actually like removes the pixels. It deletes them. Alright, so we're gonna cut it. Change canvas size back to 500 by 500. Move this. Right, gotta do dark mode and light mode. Okay. Ah, snap. I want the I don't want the light art to be black because it just kind of disappears. Okay. Gotta do one more thing. Wait, hold on. Okay. So your question was about the sky in the background. It's a really nice gradient throughout that. Did I use any of the blending modes or did I paint and blend all the colors manually? No blending modes. I based it on a photograph that I took. So I actually color picked, but then kind of switched the colors because not all the time color picking photographs works. So let me see if I could try to mimic some of it on here. I have this random blank canvas here. So the closest brush that I could find is this like scratchy one. Yeah, unfortunately. Actually, no, let me use a soft brush. This one blends way better. So like, let's say the sky is kind of bright. Then we make a new layer on top of it. And so we want some clouds. Just lightly start making clouds, I guess. More pressure, the lighter it gets. Change brush sizes. Now, for me, the thing is like, the brush engine in Procreate is really good. Here, let me grab some brushes that I used. I did pay for some of the brushes, but there are some really good free ones too. Where did I put my resources? Okay, so before I did my painting, I did some brush tests because I wanted to see which brush would work the best. And which one did I go with? I tried this cloud one, which was a paid one. I did a little bit with this cloud one. But in the end, What did it use? Where'd it go? Oh, I use a lot of these Picasso brushes. There's only one. I think I don't know, I modified it. So I think Picasso one is a slightly modified one. I have no idea how I modified it. It looks practically the same. But yeah, I guess it was just, yeah, these three. Now these specific ones were purchased. If you are interested, I could send you a link. But obviously, yeah. I'm trying to think. Blackburn is one that's available already on Procreate. I think it's a really good scratchy brush. But yeah, a lot of it's just like, yeah, messing with pressure and layers. So instead of like blending modes, or sometimes you like something, let me make a brand new layer. Let's say I add bright pink. That's too, not bright enough. I don't know, we're talking like really bright pink here. And you're like, yeah, I like that, but can we tone it down? And then I go into the opacity and just do that. So that way you can be like, okay, it's not like, but it still has, and it retains some texture from the background. So hopefully that, yeah. See if that makes any sense. Feel free to ask more questions. Oh, hello, welcome. RGB. Good old red, green, blue. Just have a piece that needs a sky background. You're gonna try the best way to go about it. Yeah. So I think, yeah, take advantage. Maybe like, yeah, for me, I usually do this with like IRL painting as well. Pick the sky color, maybe like do a gradient or something, and then add the clouds on top. It's so helpful. Oh, okay, thank you. I'm glad it made sense. You did not assume you'd be getting a Bob Roth education. I am always happy to answer art-related questions. Not all the time am I able to properly demo them due to either being like doing a traditional art stream or whatever. But yeah, no, if I can, I would be more than happy to help. I need to drink some water real quick. Okay. Alright, so yeah, there's our temporary cloud. But yeah, I think making these brush tests can be very helpful, because it could be overwhelming how many brushes there are, even just on the base program. And then that way you can be like, okay, this one feels nicer, or whatever. There you go. Base color, gradient, clouds on top, could do that. Probably will find a reference. Yes, reference photos. Yeah. I think a good chunk of my sky paintings, I've used a reference photo. In fact, usually it's inspired. Usually I'm not like, I'm gonna make a sunset photo. Usually I'm just going through my camera roll and I'm like, oh, this is a really pretty sunset. I want to make a picture with it. So, yeah, references are amazing. Taking photos, this is what I love about having a photo in your pocket, even though it's like sometimes awful, but you can take pictures whenever. Good inspiration. If I have a link to the Picasso brush, maybe the sassafras? I think the sassafras is included. I'm like 80% sure, but I'll double check. Yeah, let me find the link. Shop, digital products. Appropriate painting brush. Oh, it's a little spendy. Oh no, it's not spendy. I read that as $33. No, it's only $375. Alright, here's the link. Yeah, it's such a good brush. Yeah, I think sassafras, blackburn, yeah, these two are included. Not glaze, not forest, not cloud. Yeah, I think that might be the only one. I think all these other ones were purchased or downloaded, because yeah, the sharp render, edge control. Yeah, those were freebies, but you had to go download them. I think Read is another one that's in the app that I think is pretty good. Alright, blah, 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 blah. I guess I'm done with this one. Sadly, I can't... When I add things to Twitch, if it's an animated emote, it takes like days for them to approve it. So I think I'm just gonna upload it at the end of stream. Whenever you have your sky breakthrough, you'll be going into Discord for sure. It will be going into Discord for sure. Yes, I want to see it. Do share. Yeah, I love painting skies. It's so relaxing. Alright, so we got that emote out of the way. I have one more animated emote slot available, but I have no idea what to do with it. I mean, sometimes it's just better to just wait and see. Be like, oh, this would be a cool emote to have, and then just do it rather than just like force one into creation. Well, let me think. I'm like, I'm trying to think about the art I've made so far this year and what I would like to do differently. Because we've done a sunset. Last year I did a lot of night paintings, like night scenes, and I do love how it looks, but at the same time when it's like all put together, it just looks dark and sad. Digital corruption. Wait, like corrupted files or like corrupted by the digital world? Okay, I'm just gonna start dropping these. I did this one on stream. This is the one that we were talking about. I'm gonna get rid of this timeline. Where'd it go? Ah, I see. Alright, I'm gonna make this smaller. So we have this one. And then I redid this one. Paste it in here as well. There's a lot of standing around. I'm like, probably... This song's going crazy. Yeah, those are the two biggest illustrations I've done this year. I usually reserve them for Patreon postcards. I have this one from last year. This one's not standing around, this one's sitting. Throw that in there. A lot of reds. Let's look out, it's got some blues here. This one's walking. File new. Wait, not what I meant to do. There it is. So I think, yeah, the thing I like want to switch up a bit is not necessarily theme, because I like the cozy vibes, but maybe the way it's presented. Things are very still. I could probably draw more than one character in the scene. When was the last time I did that? We are artists who sit to draw people standing. Truth. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I think the last one I did with 2 characters, probably this piece. This piece was pretty quick. I haven't done... I was like, I told myself to do more that are just like flats, and then I didn't really do that. I like shading too much, but oh my gosh, it takes so much time sometimes. So let me see. Do some thumbnails here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Let's be zesty. Do a square. Usually don't do square compositions anymore. How it feels to finally leave the Voodoo Donuts line. Yes, donuts acquired. Wait, let me check. I wanna... Sometimes I have old drawings and I'm like... Well, not old drawings, old sketches. I'm like, I could really recycle some of my ideas. As a recent discoverer of yours, your art pieces are gorgeous. Thank you so much. Alright, sketches. Sketches, sketches, sketches. Nothing here. I like one, but it's just standing around as well. Don't dig the composition. I have to go into the archives. Maybe I'll do another walking one. It wouldn't be the most original composition, but let me see. I wanted to do another sunset one. I know, I just said I didn't want to do dark ones, but I had this idea. I was going on a walk. What? Why did it... Oh, did I choose the wrong... I choose the wrong layer. Here we have grass. Like, two characters walking. Here's some sort of sunset thing going on here. Sunrise, I guess, if it's... Wait, no. Sunset. I know my sets. I actually really like that. It looks sketchy as hell, but the idea is there. And then what else? But then we could also push this a bit more. I haven't done... I guess I have done some interiors. I had this idea of like... window... I'm just kind of like Vibin'. Be like a... Actually, let me make this a little bit darker. The grayscale and the wavy tail make it look like a windy storm scene right now. Oh yeah, it is a wavy. Maybe like a lava lamp. Haven't seen those in a while. Poster or something. Anyway. Reminds you of the scene of Hollow Knight. Oh yeah, it does have that platformer look. I'm kind of digging composition-wise this one. I know it just probably doesn't make sense. But yeah, let me see. Realize I didn't save this. Because then there's like the opportunity of drawing characters just kind of chilling, not necessarily a background. Sometimes background. I don't want to do a garden scene. I've been wanting to do a greenhouse one. Like, yeah, this is a greenhouse, but this is the inside of the greenhouse. But like, outside the greenhouse? Let me see. Very bright. And like a character just like hanging out here. I'm gonna look up like a watering can. Look at that wide stance. Some vegetables. Some leafy greens. I kind of dig that. Alright, I have ideas. I have ideas. This one... Try to make it be leaning over. Oh, I did say adding more characters. Wait a second. No. Okay, added 2 characters here. Outdoor, indoor scene. Want some good greenhouse inspiration? Look up Flower World in Washington. Wait, let me see this. Gosh, greenhouses are so aesthetic. I've never had one. I want one. So it's like also the question, like, would it be cheaper to build one? Or probably cheaper to build one, but oh my gosh, so many work. So much work. Wait, greenhouse. Oh, Flower World. Nahomish. Okay, so it's like a big garden, but has a greenhouse. For some reason it showed me a picture of Japan. Let me look at their website. Garden center, perhaps? No, this is just all stuff to buy. Greenhouse map. Okay. Come on, Google. Maybe Google will tell me. Oh, it's got a lot of things going on here. Wait, what is this? Is this an aerial photo of it? Copy image. Include a goblin and gremlin? We'll see. I'll be honest, things like garden gnomes freak me out, so can't promise. Okay, so this is like an aerial view, and I guess all that back there is greenhouses, and then it looks like there's like grassy green stuff. It's a very big garden store with like a dozen greenhouses. Easy to get lost. Yeah, that is huge. Like a theme park, but for garden enthusiasts. They come up on Google Images for you. Oh yeah, they kind of do. But yeah, like if you scroll a little bit down, there's straight up like a Japanese castle. Like flower festivals around. Oh, you know what I did? I just typed in Flower World. I didn't type in Washington. Hence why you should challenge yourself. I feel like there's a difference between challenging yourself and then not drawing your phobias. Yeah, that's crazy huge. That's beautiful. Where's Snohomish again? I don't even know if I'm saying it right. It's like close to Seattle, is it not? I think it's above it. Yeah. Okay, it's by Everett. Yeah, good greenhouse stuff. I was so glad that I was able to work in a big greenhouse for school. That was cool. I didn't mean to rhyme there. It gets hot. It gets awful if it's too hot of a day. It was pain to work in there because some of the big greenhouses had fans, but some of them weren't very active ones, so they had the fans off, but sometimes we had to go in there to like get stuff. That was it was a good experience. It was, oh my goodness, it was intense. All right, what else do we have? Nothing. I accomplished my emote. And I did some thumbnails, but I don't really want to dive straight into a big illustration. I'm like trying to think. Oh, okay. So I had this idea of trying to do like a how to draw an opossum thing. I could start with that. My idea wasn't to instantly do it on stream, but maybe I could like practice. Get some opossum pictures. That's so cool. Yeah, they get hot. Used to help maintain plants in your college's greenhouse, and I think the fans were in the bio department's property, so you couldn't use them? Dang, bio department. Sheesh. Keeping all the good air to yourself. Wait, what was I looking up? Genuinely, brain just... Oh, opossum references. This opossum doesn't have a head. What the heck? Well, thanks for the opossum skeleton, but we don't have a head. Look at that curly tail. Cat skeleton. It's apparently from Washington EDU. Draw the front and side profiles on the possum. Okay, yeah, that'll be good. 2 views. They do look very different. Looking straight at you versus the side profile. Here's a problem with some references is the AI shenanigans. South Carolina Public Radio. Opossum. Mystery skeleton. Wait, why is it a mystery skeleton? They're opposite. That's thinking opossum. Opposite energies, yeah. Alright. Because let me find a rat skeleton. There's way more rat skeletons out there in the world. Science photo gallery. They have really long spines. Looks like it's 3D. Huh. They have really long spines. So, like... Their back looks a lot more curved. The picture from Instagram, see if it pastes. Those are weird. It's just tiny. Okay. Opossum, rat. Yeah, they look very similar. Then the thing is in the skull, though. This is a rat skull. And you can see they have the two front teeth. There's a straight up. Am I depicting an American opossum or an Australian opossum? American. North American. And then we look at opossum skull. Oh cool, this one has both a side view and a front view. It's a really tiny photo, but get over here. So yeah, so many people think rats, think opossums are related to rats, and like I can kind of see it. I mean, look at those skeletons. But the skull is where it changes. Like possums don't have these front teeth that rodents have. They got the sharp teeth. Big ol' fangs. They're omnivores, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, they are omnivores. Just like me, for real, for real. Wide range diet that includes insects, fruit, nuts, seeds, small animals, and even carrion, dead animals. Not like me. And like, yeah, what do rats eat? Are rats omnivores? I'm like, they do kind of eat seeds too. Yeah, okay, they're also omnivores. Interesting. What does a kangaroo skull look like? Oh, interesting. I would have never... Like, look at that thing. What is going on here? That is kangaroo skull. I do talk in chat. Do chat? Opportunistic feeders, like crows. Ah, yes. Evolution is fucked up. It's fascinating. I was doing a little bit of research because I was gonna do a video on how to draw opossums and was making the point that a lot of people think opossums are rodents, which they are not. They are marsupials. But marsupials don't have a lot. I mean, their main thing that, like, puts them together is the pouch. Like, all marsupials kind of look a little bit different. Like, kangaroo looks like a big bunny rabbit. Opossum looks like a rat. Thylacine, which doesn't exist anymore, kind of looks like a cat or a dog. They're like all over the place. Are koalas marsupials? I cannot remember. Secret teeth. Hi, Aaron. It's interesting how the front teeth are so far from the back teeth. You don't really think about that when you just see a kangaroo. Wait a second. Yeah, that's right. It's kind of like a deer. I feel like kangaroos are omnivores. Let me check. We're learning all sorts of things over here. Kangaroo. Sorry, I was gonna say no, not omnivore. Herbivore. Yeah. Hence their teeth. Yeah, it looks like a lot like a deer skull. At least like the mouth part does. This is a replica. It's kind of similar. Yeah, that looks really similar. Let's flip it around. The deer are part of the, what is it? Cervidae family? I'm just pulling that out of my head. I don't know if that's actually what it was. Deer family. Yes. Whatever, however you pronounce it's Cervidae. You got one in North America, and then you got something in Australia. The Australian possums, I don't know, there's something about them. They are marsupials, right? Yeah, yeah, they're both marsupials, but they're different creatures. Possums are native to Australia and surrounding areas, while opossums are found in the Americas. The term possum in Australia refers to a variety of marsupial species, including brush-tailed possums, ring-tailed possums, and pygmy possums. Okay, what does a brush-tailed possum look like? Oh, they look funny. Like, there's similarities. Oh, I remember I drew this one. Go. Yeah, it has fur on its tail. Right, that was the other thing that makes them look a lot like rats, is that the American opossums have kind of a rat-looking tail, the worm tail. Because these guys have fuzzy tails. Possum! They have similar ears though. They kind of like curve in. They're kind of fleshy. Oh, that kind of has a smug look, not gonna lie. They're so tiny. Oh, this one's cute. Oh my gosh. Kinda looks like a ferret. Whoops, I didn't mean to save that image. Let's copy it. Oh, this is a huge picture. Look at that fella. Oh yeah, when they're on trees, they really look like opossums. So much fuzz. So much taxonomy is about semantics in normal language. Wait. What do you mean? I'm like now doubting what the heck semantics mean. Oh, a branch of linguistics and logic starting with meaning. Oh, that like it defines certain things. Yeah. A lot of Latin too, and I'm just like, I don't know how to pronounce that. But yeah, all sorts of critters. Right, I wanted to know if the koala was a marsupial. What is a koala? Yes, it is a marsupial. Okay, and those guys, they look like bears. What the heck are pandas? Panda... The giant panda. Oh, it's actually a bear. I thought it was, like, different. But yeah, no, it's totally a bear. Okay. Alright, now we can remove all these images. So, main characteristic does not have the front teeth. Actually has sharp teeth. Don't get me wrong, rats can bite hard. Wait, I want the skull one back. Where is it? I've lost it. That's not it. We can get rid of that. Let's get rid of the kangaroo skull. Rat skulls. Dang, did I lose the one I needed the most? There they are, okay. Make that bigger. So, like, I draw opossums with very small snouts. This is just a stylistic choice. But it's not accurate. Possums have very long snouts. Yeah, it's more like a big old... I don't even know, what would he call this shape? Big smile. Error. Possum's gonna eat your trash. But yeah, I just do like a little... Sometimes even smaller than that. Little snout. Ear. Some fuzz. Some hair, because why not? This is more like a quarter view rather than a full-on profile view. Front-facing possums are are a little bit harder. Whoa, big ears. Australian possums don't want your trash. They want your best food, thanks. Oh, they have such fine, refined tastes. We like trash here. Ear is comically huge. I'm trying to think of like weird examples of opossums that have been drawn. The over-the-hedge opossums were actually pretty accurate. I think like Bambi had some possums that looked kind of funky. I haven't watched this film in so long. I don't want to watch it again. Like, I mean, I guess it's a style. Look at those cheeks. Despite having ears, they can hear everything. Big ears. They gave them pointy ears here. I think, yeah. The snout is not completely inaccurate. Oh, they actually did do the little fold on the ear. They don't have pink feet for some reason. I guess they're kind of gray all around. But yeah, it's like fur kind of covering their feet. The Bambi opossums look more like chipmunks. Yeah, okay, chipmunks. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, it's... Yeah, the colors are strange. I wouldn't have chosen that. I think about other opossums. Maybe we're just gonna look up cartoon opossum, see what shows up. I'm just getting stylized opossum. Cartoon possum movies? Oh my god, these Ice Age ones are terrifying. Look, these ones from the Goofy movie. Actually kind of great. Just, I love how much effort was put into these. And by effort, I mean... I'm trying to think about other cartoons. They're not in a lot of media. They're not a popular one. The over-the-hedge ones. The nose is... I mean, it's not that inaccurate, actually. It's just huge. Yeah, because a lot of times people give them dog noses. They do look slightly more pig-like. Long snout with teeth that define them, along with their color theme. Their color theme, of course. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people think I'm a rat or a mouse, but that is because I don't know. I don't have the teeth. But yeah, I've definitely seen some possums drawn like kind of like cats. But it'd be like, I don't know. How do you draw a cat? I already forgot. But then it'd have like awesome colors. It'd be like mildly cursed. I guess it would have the worm tail, of course, because, you know. But then they'll have like... I totally know how to draw a cat. At 5 times speed. Like, yes. The opossum. Looks like an imposter. Mildly cursed. 100% cursed. Or a dog. Let's see. See how much cursed art I can do. We have imposters here. But yeah. Yeah, this is why sometimes I'm like, when I do commissions, sometimes people don't have the species listed. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm totally about stylization. I mean, for goodness sakes, like I said, look at my possum. It has a tiny snout. But yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell what the species is on the reference sheet. So I'm like, please tell me just in a word what the animal is. Join my Poss Academy. Learn the mystical possum ways with state-of-the-art possumulations? Finally, doggo possum. What we always wanted. The doggo possum. But yeah. Bandito, did you see the animation yet? I think where did I put it? I could play it. Come on. Where'd it go? Timeline. There it is. Anything is possible. You just gotta believe. But yes, there it is. Maybe one day it will be uploaded to Twitch, but today is not the day because it's gonna take some time. You do be Borkin. Yeah. I figured it would be a good emote for when you show up and just randomly talk. I thought it'd be easier than trying to make a counter. Release the yapper. Exactly. Initially I was like, it could be a possum, but I was like, you know what? It makes sense for when you show up. And it could just be could be a regular yap emote. Alright, well, I feel awful doing this because ads are running over on Twitch, but I'm thinking of ending stream soon. What are we? We're at 2 hours? Yeah. Alright, let me scooch over. Oh, hey, yeah. Your character here is here. Hey, there it is. Alright. Well, thanks for hanging out. It was a good, chill stream. I was glad I was able to get that little animation done. So it was productive as well. I feel a little bit better. Yeah, I was not feeling too great. So yeachable, so affordable. The word yeech for the YCH. There really is something. Have a good one. Thank you. You as well. So yeah, I just, I guess I should put in my socials. That seems wise. Socials. I put a timer, like a auto timer, but it didn't seem to work, so unfortunate. Let's get that huge gamers. Thank you for the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. Another whole week to wait. I might do a random game stream on Friday. Mostly because I just want to get KOTOR done sooner than later. Because I feel like a week in between, I keep forgetting what happens. So I'm like, you know what? Keep my memory fresh. Maybe do one, maybe a short stream on Friday. But yeah. Do I have blue sky? I do. Here, let me see if I can just... It's in my card, but I could probably just send a regular link. Just make it easier. That just says blue sky app. What the heck? Profile. There it is. Good old blue sky. Well, stay safe, y'all. Have a good rest of your week. And yeah, thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. Goodbye.